All right, we got more music up ahead here. These are some choices by other members of the collective who aren't on, well, not even members, they just stop by the station and pick stuff out of the pile. So we're going to hear MC Shadow, legendary 80s Canadian hip-hop musician. He's got a new collection of songs out called the Resurrection Trilogy. We're going to hear Resurrection. Pamela chose that for us.
I'm excited. I don't know who that is. It's my first introduction to Canadian, what is it, rap?
Yeah.
Canadian rap from the 80s.
So just a warning to our listeners, I don't think there are any swears in the song. I listened to it a few times, but my ears are imperfect. Mm-hmm. So if there are, please just maybe cover up your baby's ears for the next few. And we're going to hear some Magical Clouds after that. And you and I both got to listen to a huge chunk of this album as Marissa listened to it.
Yeah. It reminds me of the earlier tracks we played in the beginning. Mm-hmm. of the show. It's kind of that synth, very like pensive, let's walk around and wear a scarf kind of music.
Yeah. It's definitely something that they're on a snowy day you could just wander by the canal listening to. And I believe he's from Toronto, but let's get into this before we run out of time here on this Just In. Here's some MC Shadow on CFRC 101.9 FM. Thanks, Pamela and Marissa, for your choices. All right. You're listening to This Just In here on CFRC 101.9 FM, where we play the best music that arrived in our mailbag this week, and we're picking our favorites, not necessarily the best music, although I'd like to believe that there's a good, strong correlation there. And so we just heard some Magical Clouds. Are You Alone is the new album out now on Arts and Crafts Records. That was Silver Car Crash, which was Marissa's choice. And then before that we heard MC Shadow with Resurrection, featuring Sarah Beatty. And that's, as you said, one of your first introductions, Jackie, to Canadian hip-hop.
I was not expecting that. I really enjoyed it. It was very fast-paced, and I don't know, you said it was very almost political. Mm-hmm. You kind of got that, like, aggressive sense. I don't know. It's almost inspiring. Maybe that's taking a step too far, but...
It's definitely lyrically strong. Like, he's very quick with the rhymes, and I know some hip-hop isn't about that, but this was pure and simple a way for him to spit out different emotions, and that's a new release. He's been around since the 80s, but we're just adding it a new release now of his work. Who'd have thought? That keeps happening. Musicians you thought were done. We were just talking about PIL earlier with a new album out. Pop group Duran Duran.
Yeah, New Order.
New Order has a new album that's been on our charts here at CFRC. We picked it